individual like this one right here.
Clearly, he has some problems.
His mother never hugged him. He was definitely bullied in school, and I would bet the farm that he has porn on his phone right now. Look at that. I bet it. All right, what do? You.
Detain him and don't let the president go on stage.
Wrong, smarty pants. You leave him alone.
He's probably a tourist on vacation taking photos.
Exactly. Why else would he have a drone if he's not taking photos of the scenery? Next, the president is at the podium like so giving a speech, and you hear a loud pop. What do?
You rush to the president and shield his body.
No, wrong. Stop. No. What you're going to want to do is grab champagne glass.
Because it's brunch, and that means it's
mimosa time.
Yeah, yes.
Mimosas in the middle of a crisis?
Yes, because nothing says I got this under control like drinking champagne. It confuses the enemy. Cheers.
Hey, y'all have to go follow Valuetainment, the comedy section, right? So this one, we had to get a laugh out of this one, right? Because they showing you what happened in the Trump assassination attempt, assassination attempt. And of course it didn't work. Thank God that it didn't work. Because it would have been mayhem in the streets, right? Just been a civil war, right? But it goes to show you how the CIA don't really take things so serious, especially right if they don't want to protect if he may not be in their best interest, right? So my thing is, how could you have security guards, bodyguards that's being paid from another conglomerate that has your best interest? So when Elon said he endorsed Trump, I said he need that. He need a whole different security team. Hell, I think he need Elon team, right? So Valuetainment, the comedy section, they did a great job of bringing comedy to this, right? Because in comedy, there's a lot of truths, right? In comedy, there's a lot of truth. I remember my grandparents used to always tell me, be careful what people laugh about because some of those things are true. So sit back, relax. I'm going to leave the link to the video down below. Sit back, relax. Don't forget to smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. We're going to laugh first, and then we're going to go to an educational video about inflation and what it actually is and how it actually tears the social fabric of what we consider the American dream apart. And it's all because of greed. That's all because of greed. See, greed ruined a lot of different things, right? And it's all because of greed. Hit the email. Someone wanted me to go over this video, so I had to do what the people wanted me to do. The Cash App is down below. The PayPal is down below as well. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and hit the share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, right? Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Watch this. Let's run this back from the top. Let's run it back from the top. Watch this.
Services accelerated training course. Let's say you're protecting the president.
Pause. Please do not laugh. Don't laugh. That's all I say. Don't laugh. If this makes you laugh, you've lost the challenge. This is a don't laugh challenge. Don't laugh. Watch this.
And out of nowhere, you see a real creepy, suspicious individual like this one right here.
Clearly, he has some problems.
His mother never hugged him. He was definitely bullied in school, and I would bet the farm that he has porn on his phone right now. Look at that. I bet it. All right, what do? You.
Detain him and don't let the president go on stage.
Wrong, smarty pants. You leave him alone.
He's probably a tourist on vacation taking photos.
Exactly. Why else would he have a drone if he's not taking photos of the scenery? Next, the president is at the podium like so giving a speech, and you hear a loud pop. What do?
You rush to the president and shield his body.
No, wrong. Stop. No. What you're going to want to do is grab champagne glass.
Because it's brunch, and that means it's
mimosa time.
Yeah, yes.
Mimosas in the middle of a crisis?
Yes, because nothing says I got this under control like drinking champagne. It confuses the enemy. Cheers. Now for this next part, we need a few volunteers. You three. All right, ladies, we're going to role play. Don't try anything funny. I am a homosexual. I'm the president, okay? And let's say there's an actual attempt on my life. I want you ladies to show me how you respond. And go.
Wrong. Stop. You're embarrassing yourselves. Go back to the seat.
No.
What you're going to want to do is you take cover first.
Yes, exactly.
You're not in direct line of fire.
Exactly. If you're Sean Killed, how the hell are you going to protect the president?
Stay low, stay safe, and protect the groin area.
Yeah, you.
What about his head and chest?
Your job is to make sure the family jewels are safe. Let the Lord protect the rest.
You also want to allow the president to get a photo op.
Exactly. Don't block his face. You don't want to be the reason he misses being on the cover of Time magazine. Don't be that girl.
All right, now for final instruction, Follow me. Okay, ladies, I'm the president of the United States. I've just been shot. You need to get me to the hospital ASAP. Go! Quit playing with your gun! Don't call the police! Suspicious guy! Get out the phone!
I need help!
Open the door! Get him in the damn car! Get off the phone! Daniel, get out! Get out! Watch out!
Sir, how we do?
You can! What the hell are you doing?
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. You know why? Because that loud pop only means one thing.
Hey, I failed the challenge. I must say. This was too hilarious for me. Right? But be careful what they talking about. Really, what they sneak this to the CIA and the intelligence. They're basically saying, how intelligent are these people? They call them the Central Intelligent Alliance or whatever they is, right? But how really intelligent are these people? Like, what's their IQ? What tests are they passing? Who's administrating these tests? Because it becomes to a point where I begin to think, my fathers, my God. But let's go into the next video, right? We're going to go into the next video. Let's go into the next video. Y'all know what's happening with Milton too. Milton has just passed in Florida or whatever. It's a lot of tragedies. It's a lot of floods. They told people to evacuate, but I guess, you know, most people are so resistant and resilient. I guess against the weather, when you're supposed to be resistant and resilient against the thing that's not in your best interest, with maybe the government. But that's a whole nother topic. Let's go on to, I wanted to go on to the information about what inflation is, right? Because this video to me, it makes sense, right? So we're going to go into, let me know if y'all can see it on the screen. Let me know if you can see it on the screen. So let's go. Let's get it. This one is about inflation and what it actually is. This screen need to be a little bit more bigger. No diddy. So let's make that happen, Captain. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All right, let's go.
To modern societies, there is nothing which will destroy a society.
Let's start
the
it
most
over.
destructive disease known to modern societies. There is nothing which will destroy a society so thoroughly and so fully as letting inflation run riot. Inflation doesn't arise because you got consumers who are spendthrift. They've always been spendthrift. It doesn't arise because you've got the businessmen who are greedy. They've always been greedy. Inflation arises because we as citizens have been asking you as politicians to perform an impossible task. We've been asking you to spend somebody else's money on us, but not to spend our money on anybody else. Everybody talks against inflation, but what he means is that he wants the prices of the things he sells to go up and the prices of the things he buys to go down. The real tax on the American people is not what you label taxes. It's total spending. If Congress spends $50 billion more than it takes in, if government spends $50 billion, who do you suppose pays that $50 billion?
Of course.
The Arab sheiks aren't paying it. Santa Claus isn't paying it. The Tooth Fairy isn't paying it. You and I, as taxpayers, are paying it indirectly through hidden taxation.
Now, we're going to run this video back for the people in the back. We're going to run this video back for the people in the back, right? Y'all heard what he just said about inflation and about how you're actually spending more money than you're actually receiving, right? You're spending more money. It's simple economics to me. You're spending more money, but basically your income or your expenses exceeds your income, which means indefinitely you will be in debt. But who pay these debts? You and I. They don't pay these debts. They roll it over in things called taxes. And the key word for now, taxes is something that, you know, you got income taxes, federal taxes, you got all these other taxes, right? But what I found out is that the new keyword next door, the new term, the AKA word that they're using to evade taxes, which is still taxes to me, is called fees. Fees are the new form of taxes. Just pay attention to the verbiage and the language. Fees are the new forms of taxes, right? You have a setup fee, you have a late fee, you have an overdraft fee, you have it's all different sorts of fees now. By the time you calculate it, you're like, damn, they're taxing me along with all these other taxes as well, but we don't associate it with it being taxes because they change the verbiage and say, you know what, it's a fee. So be very careful. Pay attention to the language, right? America spends way more money than it actually makes. It spends way more money than it actually, from the products and goods and services that it actually produces. So inevitably, the cup will run dry. Inevitably. It's just a matter of time. So that's why this election is so important, right? And some people may not believe in politics, and I get it, right? Because I'm a spiritual being, and sometimes I look past politics, but it still affects you no matter if you like it or not. So it allows you, if you're business savvy, you're entrepreneur, it allows you to move your chips in the right places, right? Some people might say politics don't matter. Yeah, because it's like the same people fighting the same cause. I get it, right? It's the heads and tails of the hierarchy. You know, they're fighting their own cause, so the mass amount of people really can't relate, but it still affects the mass amount of people. So still educate yourself and see how you can be financially savvy with the information that you have, because politics does affect your business, does affect your services, which then which affect the masses, which then can affect your income as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a philanthropist, as someone that want to create, build, and conquer and add value to it, right? Politics plays a big part of it. Now, I look at Trump as being he's on the good side of things. He protected by the good forces, right? For some miracle reason, right? I'm not agreeing with everything he say and everything he do, but for what America, I put my feelings to the side and say, you know what? Let's think logically as a man that I am. What do America need right now? They need someone that understands business, because the people who generally run America don't understand business. You know, and Trump is actually the outlier, the outcast, the black sheep that actually understands it. So he's a threat to the people that don't want things to change. Smash that like button if you agree. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Let's watch this video again one more time before I go. Watch.
Destructive disease known to modern societies. There is nothing which will destroy a society so thoroughly and so fully as letting inflation run riot. Inflation doesn't arise because you got consumers who are spendthrift. They've always been spendthrift. It doesn't arise because you've got the businessmen who are greedy. They've always been greedy. Inflation arises because we as citizens have been asking you as politicians to perform an impossible task. We've been asking you to spend somebody else's money on us, but not to spend our money on anybody else. Everybody talks against inflation, but what he means is that he wants the prices of the things he sells to go up and the prices of the things he buys to go down. The real tax on the American people is not what you label taxes. It's total spending. If Congress spends $50 billion more than it takes in, if government spends $50 billion, who do you suppose pays that $50 billion?
Of course.
The Arab sheiks aren't paying it. Santa Claus isn't paying it. The Tooth Fairy isn't paying it. You and I, as taxpayers, are paying it indirectly through hidden taxation.
You heard it, and you heard it from Healthy Discussions. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Don't forget to hit the links down below. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. We're going to do a short video today. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, positivity over negativity always. Peace.